And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we've got another music teacher reaction and analysis video for you. We're going to be looking at a new song today that I have never heard, and I've never heard of this particular person either. Person, group, composer? I'm not sure. But I have heard that this is an amazing song that we absolutely need to check out. So with that being said, we're going to be looking at Hi Ren by Ren. With that being said, let's get into it. Love that opening.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help.
You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not
Okay, this is insanely brilliant. I mean, I don't know where to pause at, because this is just crazy. It's in a good way, to be clear. I love the allusion to Eminem in this. It is very, very true. Absolutely true. We did a reaction. I cannot think off the top of my... Oh, it was a Dimash reaction. We did a Dimash reaction not too long ago where we talked about how it almost seemed like there was this this connection to a song called "The Arrow King" by Van Gogh. It's originally a poem, and it's about a conflict between the devil or a demon and a father and a son, and the father ends up losing the son. It's almost kind of like the devil versus the angelic side of you, and it kind of is a battle. It's cool how there's so many similarities. It's one of the things I absolutely love about music. I absolutely love this kind of thing about music, that we can have a story set in the 1800s that is now very, very similarly and excellently relevant to what we're seeing here in this. Obviously, this is a little different. It's not quite the same thing. But my gosh, there's so many layers to this song. Before I can tell we're going to get more into the depth in the story of the song. But before we get into that point, let me just talk real quick about that opening part. That opening part on the guitar, guys, was amazing. This guy can play. Like, he can absolutely play. That is like top tier level acoustic, beautiful playing on the guitar. I would just sit there and listen to that all day long. Let alone the amazing job that he's doing in performing two separate roles. And really sort of a third role here if we're talking about breaking the fourth wall. and still playing at the same time. Just absolutely incredible. Incredible. I'm going to rewind just a hair to get into where we just stopped at. Let's go ahead and keep going. This is incredible, guys.
It's a battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth. Your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Okay, I before we get into this next section, this guy's a monster player. Just a monster player. Some of the stuff he's doing is really impressive here, guys. Some incredible playing. I'm just sitting here thinking, how many countless hours must he have practiced to be able to do this? Like even if you take a virtuoso level talent on the guitar, which I'm sure he is, you still would have to practice an insane amount of time to do what he is doing right now. Like all of this is like one take. There's no chance to stop and cut and come back in again when you screw something up. This is incredible, just incredible. And again, we're not even talking about the message behind all of this yet. There's some really funny, deep layer messages going on in the music industry that he's talking about here. But just the music performance itself is amazing. My word. Again, rewind just a hair to get into this next section that he's about to do here. Oh, God, I love his playing. I can't get enough of his playing.
Hi Ren, I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted, I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal, and you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope, some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind, ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Something I want to point out, again, I'm going to refer to a little bit of how crazy it is that the Arrow King allusion that we've made in some of our other videos is to what's going on here. This section, we heard it at the very beginning. I'm going to try to figure out exactly. I feel like it was right around 6:44. Okay, we're going to try to remember where that is here. That section versus the very opening that he does. The very opening, I felt like it was just kind of this lighthearted, like, oh, we're just sitting here kind of having fun playing guitar. Versus that section. Just try to listen to a little bit of this and get an idea of what I'm talking about here. Take this. So take that section. When I first heard that, one of my first thoughts was, we've talked about it in one of our other videos that we did about Mozart. It was a Thematic video, actually, too, ironically enough, about Mozart's, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now, guys. It's a aria to a nightingale, something to that effect, where it's just this incredibly beautiful, crystal clear, just effortless, nothing is wrong in the world singing. And that's kind of the vibe I got here at the beginning of this. I immediately thought of that song and that emotional state, so to speak. So take that section now, and we're going to juxtapose that to the section that we hear in the middle of the song, right around this spot here. Some of the melody changes too. So like that first section just sounds like, I'm sure it's intentional. I'm sure it's intentional. But the first section just sounds like you're kind of in this incredibly calm, peaceful, all is right in the world state, versus this, it's like you're crying out in agony and just expression and frustration, and to some degree, I'm sure like you're losing it because of those emotions. It's just amazing. This is so cool how you can take two almost identical sections. Obviously, the guitar playing, the part that he's playing on the guitar is vastly different here in terms of complexity versus what he did the first time. But just the vocal inflection, small little changes in the melodic line, and it just completely changes the meaning of the music. It's so cool. Again, to make the comparison for the Arrow King does very much the same thing. It's very similar. They make small changes to the melody, small changes to the tone of the singer, and slight changes to the accompaniment, but yet it's a totally different emotional setting and statement. And that is so well done and amazing. This is one of the moments I absolutely love music. Nothing else can do this. Nothing. Maybe art, but not like this. Okay, we're going to keep going. Sorry. Total tangent. I couldn't help it. Here we go.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims, and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
That's so cool. I it's so again, this is a first time reaction, guys. I had no idea what we were getting into in this. It's so cool that we picked up on those vibes immediately of the Arrow King, the story of the Arrow King, where we have, you know, this battle essentially between good and evil, angelic and devil. That's so cool. And it's exactly what he's talking about at the end. That is so cool. This right here, guys, is why music is amazing. I had no idea what his message was, but simply by listening and being in tune with his musical message, we get it. We got it. We understand it. It hits on so many levels. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. True art, in my opinion. If you guys liked what you saw today, I appreciate it if you guys gave me a like. If you'd like to catch more content that we've got coming out on the channel here, Feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications. I love music, guys. I love it. If you'd like to join the discussion further, feel free to check us out on Discord as well. Link can be found in the video description below. Music's amazing.